Nous sommes à Carstramon Wood, à Gatehouse of Fleet, aujourd'hui, avec le projet Eco-Management, les savoirs de hier, savoir-faire de demain. Nous travaillons avec Chris Archbold, l'expert sur cette forêt ancienne. Et Chris, il va nous expliquer un peu les caractéristiques de cette forêt. Chris.
Welcome to Carstramon Wood. It's a wood that's a semi-natural ancient woodland. It's had quite an industrial past to it, but now it's purely for conservation, especially for red squirrels, wildflowers, and recently pine marten. And we try and do our best to keep it managed for wildlife and for local people or anyone to come and visit and see these things as well. So what I'd like to look at today is some of the work we've done to restructure the woodland, because there are a lot of deer about the place, so they do eat a lot of the small new trees that are coming through, and we've tried to guard some of the trees against the deer, just to help the sort of restructure the woodland to sort of benefit for nesting birds and sort of hazel for the squirrels and things like that.
The grey one. The grey one. That's actually 3 or something like that. But I think, yeah, they were doing chocolate.
This area was felled by my predecessor, and there was never any cover put on the stumps, the stools of the oak trees that were cut. So the deer have just really hit them hard and kept them really suppressed. But what I've tried to do, I think just last year, was to put this old sort of mesh around the stool, and you can see the oak that's regenerating from this stool that was previously really suppressed, really nibbled down. And any of the small natural trees that were coming back, they were nibbled off. They get to a certain height and the deer find them and just nibble them off. And the idea is to try and get a mosaic of heights and ages within the wood. Because if you look through, the deer have taken anything, any new recruits, any small trees in the field layer. So we're hoping that these will come back and that the oak stools will coppice and you'll get a flush of growth. And that could be beneficial for birds nesting and that sort of thing as well. There might not be anything in that. It might have, because it'll been here for a while. Right. Looking at pulling out beech seedlings. It's a class as a non-native. It would have been introduced for the timber for bobbins and possibly even charcoal. And these ones will take over and shade out a lot of the sort of more useful native trees that we're after. Easy recognition is the sharp bud. It's quite a pointy, narrow, pointy bud, and it usually retains its leaf through the winter. The only other thing you might be able to mistake it for is an oak. The oak sometimes retains its leaf, but it's the beech is a smooth edged leaf rather than the lobes that you get on the oak tree. So that's the beech. Quite a good taproot there, and it'll do well in quite thin, narrow soil, shallow soils, and it'll quickly sort of shoot away. The deer don't really like it much. They will nibble away, but not much like the oaks or like that. So that's how you recognise it.
So we'll see.
Yeah, is that fine? Yeah.
Very good.
We've been using the bracken bruiser on the back of the ATV on this side. The best way I can describe it is drums. You know a cylinder mower that you'd use in the garden. How you get the helix of the mowing drum. It's like that, but not sharp.
Right.
And it crimps along the stem. And it's amazing the difference within a very short time.